system has to literally exercise to strengthen like any muscle. There was one time when when our son was 2 years old, and he had a very high fever. And we took him to a homeopath and medical doctor in Denver who was a specialist. We hadn't given him any medications because we don't do that. And we were getting very concerned. He was running like 104, 105 fever for a number of days now. And we were scared about it. And we took him to this doctor, and this particular medical doctor said to us, the first thing he said to us when we told him these were his fever, it's been a couple days, we're getting very scared. He said, good. He said, good. He said, because kids that have strong immune systems get high fevers. Kids that have weak immune systems, their fevers never spike. He said, if you look through the medical records of kids in the Denver area that die from whooping cough and other things that people get fearful of, what happens is their fevers never spiked above 99 and 100 because their immune system wasn't strong enough to bring their fever high enough to kill the invading bacteria and germs. So another aspect of that's very important is that interferon. Anybody ever hear of interferon? Okay, interferon is a very strong anti-cancer agent. And you can get it by prescription as a cancer prescription for cancer. However, interferon is also made by your body. Your body makes it, all of us. It only makes it when your fever gets to 104. That's the only time it makes it. Now think about that. Why would your body make a very strong anti-cancer agent only when you get to 104? Could it be that it needs to fight off some bad stuff? And every time we try to make sure that those 10,000 cancer cells aren't going more, and every time we try to lower that down, we could be stopping our bodies from fighting off stuff. Okay, now I'm not saying that fevers, you gotta just lie with grandpa. We went to a doctor, we had to monitor our child. But what I want to say is that every time it's going up, you just bring it down, you actually can be weakening your immune system. So you want to think of a whole comprehensive, why is my body doing this? Your body has a fever mechanism for very important reasons. We'll move on from that. So immune resistance crashes. Some immune resistance crashes, things that tax your immune system. Antibiotics tax your immune system tremendously. They really should only be used for serious life-threatening conditions. You should stay away from them because the more you use them, the weaker your immune system, and the more your body is not resistant to stronger, more virulent germs and diseases, etc. Overuse has caused super-resistant strains of bacteria, and untreatable super-infections, and they prevent the body from developing permanent immunity. And they really have no effect on viruses. You don't know how often they prescribe antibiotics for viruses. I see it all the time. Stress and poor nutrition is another reason that people will have weakened immune systems. Long-term stress lowers your resistance to sickness. In our culture, we live in a stress society. It's very common for people in car accidents or body impacts to get a cold within several days afterwards because they have a weakened stress system already, and then they jostle things around. Poor nutrition causes the body to not get proper building blocks and build strong cells. Smoking and alcohol, that's another thing that's an immune system crasher. Smoking